Revlon Black Cherry. High key, I'm not gonna use this anymore because it's too cheap. Like, I need like a better lip gloss. I don't know. I don't even know what this is giving because I'm like, does this smell milky? Because at first it was giving me soap, so I liked it, but to be fair, milk fragrances and clean fragrances actually are the same vibe. Like, to me, just simplicity. This does have I feel like it's floral a little bit. Whatever. And I switched back to gold earrings because, you know, I like wearing this, but I really liked wearing this with silver. So I'm not really sure if I should. I don't know why I had this on, but I switched back to gold, and I know that last video I was like, silver just looks so soft. Whatever. Gold like looks more striking, especially because these are really like heavy, but nothing beats gold. Like, no matter what you say about silver. Oh, these are silver though. These are silver, these are gold. But I didn't want to have anything so striking on my nose, so I went back to silver. I went to silver with these. But like, yeah. But I can't with these lip glosses because they're not real glosses. It's kind of like it's literally like putting Vaseline over my lip combo. Why would I do that? You know, it ruins the makeup. Like, oil removes makeup. So these like hair store lip glosses, just, it's greasy. Like, yeah, this kind of smells milky. I feel like this is why other people pick up on this, but they can tell that it's a perfume. They're not gonna be like, oh, do you just naturally smell like that? But yeah, I really like this perfume. I've never heard anybody talk about it. Which is part of the reason why I like it, because if I hear people talking about something, it's not even about like, oh, I don't like buying things that other people have. It's more about like, if somebody else tells me their perspective of something and it was never given that, then I don't like that thing, because my impression of it was like a really bogus perspective. But yeah, this was like really cheap. I use this all over my face. Like this, I genuinely cannot tell you like if it's given red, if it's given purple. But I use this. This is my blush. This is my everything. Like, it's everything on my face. I don't know why it's called Cosmic, but yeah, I don't want anybody to buy this. Do not tell anybody about this perfume, because yeah, nobody buys Kardashian products. I mean, anyways, what I was about to say is that like I feel like people overseas buy that stuff. You know? Cause I'm like, no offense, but who is buying their brand really? You know, it's like, who's watching those, like, you know, those videos that get like so many views? Who's watching that? I feel like it's not people in North America. I'm really trying not to swear in this video. Like, I'm really trying not to swear in this video. It's so difficult. See how this conversation is so slow? This is a pen that I got from my sorority or whatever. Also, I've been having those like sorority dates or whatever to find my big or whatever, and I feel like last video I told y'all like, oh, I already know who I want my big to be, whatever. But high key, like, you just have to try out everybody. These earrings are only striking because they're so yellow. Like, I could very easily just get like a paler. But yeah, the nails are also from the hair store. But I love I really like being in a sorority, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it. Like, I asked my dad, do you know what I mean? And like, it's no big deal. But I would really like, anyways, I don't know how it's gonna happen. High key, I need 30 bands. My mom got me this yesterday. Oh yeah, so the purpose of this video, not the purpose, but what I've been thinking about the past week. Okay, so oh yeah, I went to see my younger sister's orchestra concert, and you know, I already told you, I went to a very scary school as a kid, but obviously she goes to, my brother and my sister go to the high school that I used to go to. Very scary, very diverse. I'm glad I went though. It was so, you know, it was actually like being at the airport or something, like seeing people you'll never see again, even though obviously like everywhere you see people you'll never see again. But yeah. But yeah, so my sister decided to play the cello, which I used to play. And I don't know, like, it's kind of nice that she wanted to play an instrument that I played. I swear, like, I wore this in like some episodes back, and most of my episodes before this one were very aggressive and scary. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I don't even know like who I am if I'm not like being really conceited or having a god complex, as you can see from my other videos, like these past, my last video and this video. Like, I've just decided that I'm just not gonna be mad, and I forgive everybody. I just forgive everyone now. Like, I don't know, like I just don't want to get an autoimmune disease because I hold on to stuff, if that makes any sense. Like, and not even in that way, like even more than that, weirdly, like I just don't even feel like it. But yeah, the reason why I started being, oh yeah, and also all of my aggressive videos, not even gonna hold you, like just 2 seconds away from just like being super incel, especially since all of like, yeah, all of like the really mean videos that I made, it's just like, not only is it incel, it's also just like not taking, well no, yeah, it's super incel, like, oh, all of you are responsible for whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just embarrassing. Like, all of my past videos before this one and the last one, literally so scary, but I don't know who I am if I'm not like that. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, before I was like super incel, like before that was who I am, I feel like before that I was just kind of like, what am I talking about? Yeah, a lot of my incel properties are because of like not only anger but just like puberty and, you know, the effects of that, and like not taking responsibility for the puberty that I hit, if that makes any sense. And like, yeah, like, because it's hard to blame yourself for a biological thing. Do you know what I mean? And like, it's the same thing as like being mad at your parents for birthing you or whatever. Like, you just have to take responsibility for some things. But yeah, before all of the like mean like god complex stuff, I, believe it or not, I was a preteen. And when I was a preteen, my first puberty, I will say, okay, I'm gonna explain my first puberty. I feel like during then, my first puberty, oh yeah, I had a lot of like, what's the word for it? Just like, just a lot of tension with me and other kids that wasn't orchestrated by me in any way. But yeah, and then also I okay, this was the spiel that I went on this Friday. I was thinking about it, like how puberty was, and like starting to have chemistry, like, what am I talking about? Dang it. Like the anger that you'll get during or after puberty because of like this adult chemistry that you have with other kids, if that makes any sense. Like being a preteen, but you're like not smart, but you have like all of these adult feelings, if that makes any sense, that you're not even gonna be able to explain until you're an adult, I guess. And I kind of experienced, I came across like somebody that was like had depression or whatever, just because I experienced like withdrawal symptoms from from, you know, my preteen self, like having like that like adult chemistry with people, and then having to separate from them, I guess. And like, do you know what I mean? Fuck. So yeah, and I just had adult chemistry with people that I did not like or want to be around. And then that was probably like the only thing that made me wait, what am I talking about again? And then in class, like, I would learn about substance abuse or whatever, or learn about all the substances that I could abuse or whatever, potentially. And the thing that made me love the prospect of substance abuse is because of the withdrawal symptoms I experienced from like that adult chemistry. Because when, you know, like when you're a preteen or a teen or whatever, early teen, and you can't actually have you can't even really like have complex attachments to others, but it can be like complex in your head, but it's not like, and it actually can't be. But yeah, anyways, so I did experience withdrawal symptoms, and then so that was the reason for like all of the like being depressed in high school, which you can't really explain. You can't really explain when it's happening. Like, oh my god. Why am I like really mad right now? Whatever. But yeah. But I still experience that now. Obviously, like, I have withdrawal symptoms. But I think that that's just a sign of life, or what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the withdrawal symptoms like aren't a bad thing, or aren't as bad when when you're a teen or whatever. But yeah, and then yeah, but ever since this school year started or whatever, like, I started like praying or whatever. So I just do that like on the floor, and I have this shelf with like stuff that I collected, and it's all glass things. I don't know, home decor. And I just face it, I guess. And I just like, But yeah, I just talk to myself though. Yeah, I just talk to myself when I'm sitting there. Which is what I'm doing right now. But anyways, something else that's helping me to like not be evil is also what is helping me to not be evil? Wait. I don't even know. I really hope this video has audio, but yeah. Hmm. Well, yeah. Okay. So something else that's helping me to not be evil is just like my crush that I used to have on my teacher from when I was a kid. Like, just like thinking about, oh yeah, because I was crying about this last week, like thinking about like how thinking about how my teacher's gonna die one day. And I'm gonna have to still be here. But yeah, but okay, so the reason why this helping me to stop being evil is because, like, even though, you know, despite like having the crushes on my teacher or teachers back then, just like thinking about being just like not being just like her, but like being, I don't know, because I looked up to my teachers and it helps me to stop being evil, to like think about being as good as, or being in their image, you know, and like, yeah, being in their image because they weren't evil. So I need to stop being evil in a way. And just knowing that like my teachers like reached old age and I also can, and not be evil at the same time. And but yeah, I don't think I want to wear the headband. But I do. Okay, see you tomorrow.